Is Myria reaching the price of 50 cents during this bull run still hypothetically possible? In my opinion, I believe so. And of course, nothing I say is financial advice nor a guarantee, but some people may think that's crazy because they're like, wow, it's insane. Take a look at Myria. It's down by so much as of right now. Oh my goodness, price action is complete caca. But personally for me, I don't view this as a bad thing because if anything, low prices gives me a chance to lower down my average cost. Also on top of that, the way I take a look at it is that the lower the price, the better something is for me. And now, of course, again, this is just personally what I believe in. No one has to follow what I do. But even despite all this, I still think Myria, it could very well have such a bright future because, for instance, it has such amazing fundamentals. After all, Myria is a gaming ecosystem that is powered by Myria's Ethereum Layer 2 scaling solution. Now, let's break this down because, first of all, I want to talk about the Ethereum Layer 2 aspect of this. Oftentimes, people don't understand the benefit of this or the purpose, but let me show you, because Ethereum, as we all know, has such an amazing ecosystem. I mean, it's fantastic. So many fans, very diverse projects, but of course, it does have its flaws. Like, for instance, sky-high gas fees. People often don't like that. Neither do I. You take a look at its arguable scalability issues. So what is a way to enjoy Ethereum? Again, its fantastic ecosystem, but not having to deal with, essentially that type of nonsense? That's through a layer 2 scaling solution, much like in the case of Myria. Now, granted, there's many layer 2s out there like Optimism, Arbitrum, you name it, right? There's so many. But in my opinion, not many of them are focused on gaming. So that right there does give Myria that unique niche, that unique advantage, if you know what I mean. Because if it's just another Ethereum layer 2, then it's like, all right, just like another carbon copy. It's like, who cares? But again, this one is very special because it's focused on gaming. It has that emphasis on that unique and amazing market. And some people may think that gaming is done. They think that blockchain gaming has no future. But I think this couldn't be farther from the truth because according to Grandview Research, they predict that the blockchain gaming market is going to be worth over $300 billion by 2030. So that's insane. Over $300 billion, that's bigger than some countries' GDP, keep in mind. It's not like it's some, small number by any means. So when it comes to Myria, amazing use case, very fantastic. And also on top of that, focus on the right market. I mean, how can I go wrong with this? At least that's the way I view it. Low prices is not an accurate representation as to how well Myria actually is, fundamentally speaking. At least that's in my opinion. Now, also check this out, right? Because when it comes to Myria, it's currently powering games such as 360 Cricket, Nitro League, Boss Fighters, and even Billiard Clash as well. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, you take a look at how there's over 2 million player wallets created so far on Myria, which I think is ridiculous. Now, here's the thing. Myria is also somewhat focused on NFTs as well, and I think this right here is a great touch, even though some people may think that NFTs are done or caca, whatever the case may be. But yet again, according to Grandview Research, the NFT market is predicted to be worth over $200 billion by 2030. So yeah, that's insane. So when people say that, wow, when it comes to NFTs, it's only revolved around Bored Apes, mutant apes. But to be honest, I think it's a lot more than that, right? Even though, Bored Apes and Mutant Apes did make NFTs very famous, I think there's still a bright future ahead for NFTs. So when it comes to Myria, I think they pretty much don't miss, focus on all the right markets, and it's very fundamentally sound. That's the way I view it. So 50 cents, is that ridiculous? No, because if it were to go to the price of 50 cents, considering its current circulating supply, at that point, market cap would be around $11.5 billion. Not too bad. I mean, we've seen SHIB reach around $40 billion. We've seen Doge reach over $80 billion. We've seen BNB reach over $100 billion market cap. So in the grand scheme of things, this is actually too much. No, I don't think so. It's actually very low, actually, when you consider just how amazing it is. And also take this into consideration. Ethereum, it's poised for great heights. You take a look at the number of fans it has, the Ethereum ETF, that's very massive. I think it's only good things from here on out for Ethereum. So it's only fair to assume that as Ethereum does grow moving forward, that one of the best layer 2s for Ethereum, much like Myria, does go along with the ride. So anyway, take a look at it. I think Myria is so fantastic. It's such a unique position where, Ethereum's going to go up, and then also blockchain gaming is predicted to go up by a lot. So again, those two are really going to support and allow Myria to go along with the ride. This is what I love about it. Now, of course, it's not going to happen like tomorrow or next week because some people are under this impression that the bull run, the peak of altcoins, I should say, should have happened like 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago, but that's typically not how it works. Usually altcoins, they peak anywhere between 6 to 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. Now, the Bitcoin halving event, it just happened back in April. So 6 months, October this year, 18 months is October next year. Now, I don't think it's going to be best case scenario though, October this year, because I just think it's not going to be possible given the market sentiment, but you never know. But even despite that, if let's say it happens near the end of next year, I really don't mind, because if anything, it's actually more time for me to accumulate Myria. And especially at these low prices, I mean, it's really a no-brainer for me. The way I take a look at it is that if my portfolio is down, it's an unrealized loss until I sell. Now, of course, I don't want to do that, because if let's say the portfolio is down anyways, I can either just be frustrated or whatever, or just forget about it, or maybe I can also continue to accumulate and lower down my average costs. And that's why I'm dollar cost averaging. Anytime an income I'm acquiring, I'm holding, and I'm just waiting. That's it. That's the only thing I can control as of right now. My dedication, my belief. I don't want to give up. Now, what I can't control is, when exactly the price of Myria will pump, because I can't just wave some magic wand and say that, yeah, today Myria is going to go to the price of, 30 cents. And then the next day after it's 50 cents. I can't do that. Usually it takes some time. And I know that. That's why I'm staying patient, continuing just the dollar cost average, believe in the project. And why would I not? There's over 600 million crypto owners as of right now, according to Crypto.com research, more than ever before in history. So that's insane. You take a look at the Bitcoin ETF, the number of institutional investors Bitcoin has. As Bitcoin gradually goes to the price of 100,000, under 50,000, which I do believe it could hypothetically do that, can you imagine the altcoin season then? It's going to be so amazing. I think altcoins at that point is going to go along with the ride. And Myria at that point, at the price of 50 cents, I don't see why not. Bitcoin, yes, it's having a pullback from its all-time high, but I think around a year from right now, things could look so different. If Bitcoin were to break its all-time high, go to a new one, under 50,000, the sky's the limit, altcoin season, it's going to look so legendary. Again, 50 cents for Myria. I don't think it would be crazy. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.